The Chicago Bulls have waived Yuki Kawamura, and man, as one of the fan favorites, sad to see him go. But he does have something that's going on, and we're gonna talk about that on today's episode. We also gonna go over a couple questions from the preseason. Who was the most impressive, least impressive? Are we concerned about the front court? And what else? A lot more to talk about. But y'all know before we do, you gotta hear the music first.
Cognac, gang.
Shy Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I am with my dog CDubb. What up?
What's the word, man? What's the word? The season is almost here, nephew.
The season is almost here, man. But hey, the Chicago Bulls, man, we got news. The Chicago Bulls waived Yuki Kawamura, one of the fan favorites, and a guy I honestly thought was gonna be really, really good for this Chicago Bulls team. Down at the G League, but right now it's being reported that it's for a medical condition that Yuki has to go through right now. We don't necessarily know what the specifics are, at least right now, until Billy Donovan give us further information. But ultimately, we hoping Yuki is good, and we're gonna see what's to him. CDubb, how you feeling about the Chicago Bulls waiving Yuki?
Oh man, you can't feel nothing but sad about Yuki, bro. I had plans of going out there and seeing several games at the All-State Arena. Yuki, especially I was thinking he was gonna get a chance to play with Noah and a couple of other guys we got on the G League affiliate team. Man, we just missed out. I hope that he can whatever's going on with him. Heard it's a lower leg. The rumors is lower leg injury or something like that. It got to be really serious if the Bulls are going to cut him, because I assume that they were very high on this guy. So it's got to be a very important reason that they had to waive this kid. I hope wherever it is his injury, that he get through it, and I'm sure that he'll be back getting another opportunity in the NBA, bro.
For sure, and that's the most important thing. We love the sports, but you definitely don't, especially when they term it as a medical condition. So we'll see what
Yeah.
happens with that and bring out more information as that come along. But we definitely want to see my man's go out there and ball out, bro, because he definitely was one of the better passes I seen come around Chicago in a long time. Um, that we definitely had Lonzo, but a guy that was going down to the G League and that putting on for the short squad. We wanted to see him go out there and ball out with the Windy City Bulls. But CDubb, do you think, just real quick before we continue, do you think like because I was one of those guys that was like Yuki gonna be good for Noah when Noah has to go play for the Windy City Bulls. Do you think there's still gonna be some other plan in place to kind of help Noah Essengate continue his development? Not necessarily saying that Yuki was the only way to, help that development, but I thought it was gonna be good to have a point guard like that. But how you feeling about Noah Essengate's training now or development that's gonna happen this season?
I don't sway for what I thought about Noah Essengate's development this season. I thought that Yuki was going to be a cherry on top. He's going to accentuate his skills. He was just going to add on, make the game a little easier for Noah. But the development can still go the same as planned. You just won't have that special talent, because I think that Yuki has a special talent of passing. I will say that his passing playmaking ability is elite in the NBA. It's just the height thing. He can't get past the height thing. Um, I think you still go about the same way of developing Noah. He can still run up and down the floor. He can still play defense. He can still work on that jump shot. All that shit is still in place. So I thought that Yuki just would have made it easier for him.
For sure. I definitely agree with that. So we still gonna see, because I still think Noah Essengate could provide the Chicago Bulls with a lot of stuff. But CDubb, let's now talk about the preseason. Chicago Bulls in the preseason with a 3-2 record. And I was looking at them like, bro, they got a couple things to fix. You know what I'm saying? They got to tighten up on that defense. They got to go ahead and get better with these slow starts, bro. It just seemed about every single game in the preseason, the Chicago Bulls found themselves 18-7, 21-8, 15-6, like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And this, you want to see the Chicago Bulls get better, but also I ultimately think that there was a few bright spots, but I honestly expected more. But it's only preseason,
Well,
so I'm not gonna sit there and act like it's the end all be all. But I think that it was a little disappointing for me
oh wow.
as a team, not if not for individuals, but as a team.
Okay, I gotta ask you a question before I go. Can you give me an example of what you mean that you was a little disappointed? Give me one example.
I'm gonna give you Isaac Okoro. He's not been impressive to
Ooh,
me, and
talk
then
to me.
he has not been impressive to me. We got him over here. He's supposed to be a young player to come in with a chip on his shoulder, and I expected to see a little bit more. Be better defensively. Be better with his jump shot. It's not to say that he's not gonna be good in the regular season, but a guy that just got traded to supposedly have a chip on his shoulder because the Cleveland Cavs felt like you just wasn't good enough to be a part of their championship goals. So, it is what it is. But then I also was disappointed in the way that the Bulls defended. I don't think it was the cleanest. I think they always was missing on rotations for a team that talk about physicality and stuff. We seen glimpses of them being able to take charges, but I also think that a part of that physicality that you want to display this regular season has to be in result of seeing good defense. And the defense was not that good. They actually throughout the preseason was still at the bottom of the league, 25th, bro, in
Yeah.
some categories.
Okay. I agree with you. Isaac Okoro hasn't been um playing that well. I'll give you that one for sure. What I think of the preseason? I always take the preseason with a grain of salt, but I also think that
Agree.
preseason is very, very important. Um, you get to see what players have improved their game. You see what coaches are adding into the program, what coaches are um, what type of things they're adding to the defense and things like that. And the rookies, you get to see what the rookies could do. We didn't see a lot from Noah Essengate. That's a disappointment for me.
Yeah.
I feel like he only played garbage minutes in preseason, which is kind of wild. How high we picked him.
Probably except for that last game. He got in
Yeah,
early
except the
second,
last
but
game.
I
Yeah.
get you.
Um, bright spots is obvious in
Yeah,
Montes
right.
Buzelis.
Yep.
Huh?
I say, yeah, we got some bright spots for sure.
Yeah, bright spots is obvious in Matis Buzelis. Like he looks like he getting ready to take off year two. The kid says the right things. He does the right things on the court. You hear about him talking to Derrick Rose, how you go into your second year as an NBA player. This kid's made of the right stuff. I expect a big jump from him. Ayo Dosunmu was absolutely terrific in the preseason. He might have been the best player uh, in preseason. Him and Montes. He might have been the best player. Josh Giddey looked terrific. We've seen some new things from Josh Giddey. That floater, he's added a floater.
Bro, it's
You are in
crazy.
trouble.
Left and
And
right hand too, by the way.
yes, it's a lot of bright spots. Even Javon Carter, and I'm gonna have a take for this. You heard what I called him too. I called him Javon Carter, but that's only probationary. Only
I
probationary.
get the fuck.
But he deserves it though. His
I'm
name
with you.
is Javon Carter. Shout out to him, bro. But it's been some disappointments. Hey man, shout out P Will too. Shout out
And
P Will.
that's why I was disappointed right there.
Wait,
That
wait, 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 wait. Let me tell you first, and then I want to hear why you was disappointed. Lower your expectations when it comes to Patrick Williams.
that's probably why I'm about to say what I'm about to say.
So if you take Patrick Williams as being a bench player that can get in there and play a little defense for you and get a couple points, 9 mainly. That's what you should judge my Patrick Williams on. Now, why are you disappointed on Patrick Williams? Please don't tell me you still falling for the okey doke.
No, 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 no. I'm not finna say that. P. Will is about to go. No, 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 man, no. Because when it comes to certain players, I'm like, damn, P. Will actually look better than certain players this preseason.
Uh-huh.
But that's probably because the bar is so low. That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, the bright spots when it comes to you said Montes and Ayo. I'm gonna get Trey Jones a little love too. Placed in that starting
Yeah.
lineup. Outside of one game, I think that he played well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that you saw everything that you're gonna get out of him. But I do got a question though. Was
Yeah.
Josh Giddey a little meh to you?
No. Well, don't tell me you got meh.
Like in the mid, like in the middle. You was like, Josh Giddey, I get you, but I want to see a little bit more. I want to see a
Nah.
little bit more.
I don't see that. Where you get it? You got to explain to me. Where you getting this from?
I just want to see a little more from Josh Giddey.
Yeah, 26, 25, 6 and 9, the game before the last. And this last game, I think he had like a double or something like that.
Okay.
Oh, do you? Okay. Is you saying impacting the score because they was down?
Like I still find maybe it's not just him, but like for an example, because I got to bring some backing information.
Uh-huh.
When we run in pick and roll, sometimes when he do them bounce passes, they result in turnovers.
Okay.
And that's been one of the major things. It's not just him. Let's make that clear. It's not just him, but since the offense hasn't been that clean, it's kind of like, it's disappointing, especially like when they're trying to push the pace. You want them to push the pace, you want them to look good, but averaging 18 turnovers a game, that's bad.
That's not just Josh Giddey.
That's why I said I had to reframe it. It's not gonna be just Josh Giddey, but it's probably
14,
some of them.
9 and 7, nephew.
I ain't talking about the stats. I'm talking about the way that it looks.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
The way that maybe disappointing was too harsh of a word, or saying that it was kind of mid, but I need my offense to flow better, and I understand that Kobe White is not here, so that's why I'm not trying to overreact to it.
Yes.
I think that there's still going to be another adjustment period when Kobe White get back.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to be an adjustment period for Montes Buzelis, for everybody on the court, to tell you the truth. They're not going to be able to. I hope that they could play the same way that they played like 40 minutes into the game, because the first 8 minutes of the game they not playing.
Bro, it be driving me nuts. I'm not even
and the disappointments, nephew. Should I start or you?
Oh, I already know where you're going. Disappointment is Nikola Vucevic. He look old as shit. His age is reflecting out there. Like, I'm so serious. I don't know if it's preseason and he's not engaged, but you see too many times to where that is lacking.
Come on,
and it's not to say that he can't give you nothing offensive, because he gonna give you that offense.
Wait. No. Stop. Everybody stop.
I'm talking about once the regular season hit.
Okay.
He gonna give you something offensively, but for this preseason, the offense wasn't there, and the defense damn sure was not there. Like, I think that the Chicago Bulls, remember that it was preseason game 4. The Chicago Bulls announced before the game that Zach Collins was gonna start, and then we come and turn on the damn game. Nikola Vucevic starting. What we doing? Because I feel like that could have been a good opportunity to see. You might have to make a change. I'm just saying,
bro.
Like, at this point, what you gonna get for Nikola Vucevic in trade value? A second round pick.
You gonna get something?
One.
You gonna get something? Get anything? Get up.
So that's what I'm saying. So my question will be this. I don't necessarily think it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna ask the damn question anyway. So do you think they're gonna play the politics game and say we're gonna let him start because we want to get the highest trade value, or would you be like, to hell with that trade value, since it's gonna be a second round pick anyway, we can put him on the bench anyway?
I like that second one. I like to put him on the bench anyway, but the Bulls are gonna start. They're gonna start him because they feel he's the best center. He's the best option there, which is absolutely egregious and not the correct move to make. You have said, you came on here, the first words came out your mouth, which what you was disappointed with or was negative with. This was the slow starts with the Chicago Bulls in each and every last game, right?
Yep.
And who has been a part of each and every last game? And when he leaves the court, the Bulls storm back and get back into the game. That guy, I'm gonna answer it for you. It's Nick motherfucking Vooch. It's the same shit. It may have got worse on defense. It may have got worse. How are we going to be competitive, bro? It's just awful, bro. It's just awful play. Now he can't hit a shot. Now he had 13 and 10 last game. Congratulations, but
He
you
talking about
still shooting
congratulations.
over 35%. Gee, like, what we doing, bro? This ain't no humane society or nothing, bro. We ain't trying to make friends around this. He a good guy. So what? He don't fit. He's awful for the team, bro. Y'all see the slow starts. Y'all see the defense in the paint, the pick and roll defense. How long are we going to continue to watch this and frustrate ourselves? So fucking what that y'all like him, AK and Eversley? It doesn't matter. Get rid of them and watch how better this team operates.
Yeah, because that's my concern. Is I was gonna ask, what's your concern level with the front court? Because Matas Buzelis could still go out there and help block shots, but he ain't blocking everything.
Right.
And who's gonna be expected to start? Is it Isaac Okoro or is it Kevin Huerter? That's what I'm saying, because it's still lacking. And then my other thing, when you talk basketball wise, Josh Giddey gonna be able to hold his a little bit.
Yep.
But what's gonna help the Chicago Bulls is a guy that can affect shots in the paint, whether that's blocking them or changing the opposing team shot. Yes. Am I right or wrong? Let me know.
You're right.
So then that's why I'd be like, hey, man, y'all want to be more physical defensively. Does this center give you that best opportunity, at least for the defensive side? Because of the offensive side, we know he gonna give you double-double.
Uh-huh.
We know that.
We know it.
But how do you create that physicality or that physical presence that you want to display for this upcoming season? Like, I know you know what I'm saying? We beating a dead horse with this because we know it's not gonna happen. But if we thinking about it, shouldn't the Chicago Bulls be thinking about it too? That's all I'm saying.
I think they gotta. I think this is last year's contract, correct? This is last year.
Yeah.
I don't know if he make it throughout the season. I'm sure that some team is like, damn, we just need some rebounds and a little bit of shooting from a big. You know what I'm saying? And then they look at us, look at that little bitty. What he make about 21 million a year? Like, we could do it. What y'all want? And then we were like, y'all got a water bug and a water bed and a third round pick. Ain't no third round picks, y'all. We'll take that. Give him away, bro. Give us motherfucking. But I can't do it, nephew. I can't with this guy, bro. I can't, bro. It's frustrating.
Knowing this front,
you know what's more frustrating, nephew? That y'all keep defending him. It's you and the rest of the squad.
He'll be there.
Let's stop giving him positives. Let's stop fucking saying when we talking about defense, but he's going to give us offense. But it doesn't mean anything if he's giving us offense. If he's giving out double on the opposite end, it don't mean shit if he's giving up double on the other end.
Can't argue with that. What are the chances that he plays the whole season?
0.
Yeah, hell no. Bro probably had like a 6 and trending up with AK.
Stop trying to troll me, bro. What do you think? What do you think the chances of him sticking around to the end of the season till we get to the play-in? Because that's what I'm just playing until we get to the end of the season.
He might be here, bro.
Yeah, I'd like to fucking fuck with me, bro.
I'm not playing. We look at our front office, bro.
I know. That is a factor included, nephew. I ain't gonna lie. It's a factor.
Billy like his vets, even if they slow like this.
But what we got to do to make him dislike this vet? What does he have to do? I don't think he watched the tape.
I don't think he watched the tape.
He don't watch the tape and he watch Vooch and be like, oh man, you playing well, Vooch. You think he ever said that to Vooch?
Probably.
Say that
I
shit.
Can't tell you.
He a lying motherfucker. He a lying motherfucker. He said that. He lying.
For real. I'm just saying, bro. All right, before we get into the regular season, what is something the Chicago Bulls need to work on?
Oh, absolutely. Taking care of the basketball. The Bulls were awful as usual coming from last season, turning off I think they had a 28 turnover game this preseason. Come on, y'all. We got to take care of the basketball. And then when you think about handling the basketball and taking care of basketball, you go straight to the guards. Josh Giddey. You go to Trey Jones, who had a game where he was kind of wild. on the turnovers and shit. Ayo Dusumu, he's played great, but he's also had some turnovers this preseason. All the guards, all the people who handled the ball. Patrick Williams, too. You're not a guard, but you handle the ball sometimes. Even Montes Buzelis. We gotta take care of the basketball, bro. We have to.
Facts. I agree with that, and also I think that the defense need to step up. I think they need to
Absolutely.
play. They need to be more physical. I think they play defense pretty well against the Minnesota Timberwolves overall, but I need more. I need to see more defensive battles consistently.
Inside or outside? Is it, or is it a total in general?
I'm gonna go over here with the total because didn't the fucking who we play and they had just was the Bucks game, they was knocking down a bunch of threes.
Yeah, they were.
So you got to handle everything.
Which
Handle
one is more
everything.
egregious? Which one's more egregious?
I think paint points are more egregious to me because
Thank you.
I think that you can, because you can be at the 3-point line as a defender and somebody just 2 steps away, they can still chuck that bit. Now when you
Right.
go into the paint though, is mano y mano typically, and it's either I'm about to score or you about to defend, one or the other. And right now, it ain't been a lot of defense right there. So I think that is what's more important is paint points because that's how you start to generate fouls, change the tone of the game as well. So
I swear, man, if it come to a paint fight, bro, we coming to that gunfight with a switchblade, bro. We ain't even got a gun because Nick Vooch, bro, he'll never be a paint protector, bro. And I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop harping over. I'm gonna leave him alone for now. That's enough.
leave him alone. Stall him out.
Stall him out, coach. God, get the fuck on.
All
bro.
about.
Yeah.
But hey,
Why
man,
don't he just quit though? Go ahead, nephew.
nobody finna quit, bro. He still got a check coming in. You ain't quit. They still gonna let me start. Shit, I'm finna go out here and get this money. What you mean?
And continue to embarrass yourself.
Hey, last one of them lives where we was talking about Vooch. My dumb ass said, Vooch, if you need somebody to help you pack to Montenegro, holla at the Negros.
You want me to help you back to Montenegro? I'll let you negro. Crazy.
What you talking about? I was going through that tape
Put
yesterday.
that shit on the t-shirt, nephew.
I ain't never said that.
Put that shit on the t-shirt, bro. We gonna make that a t-shirt, bro. We we got the power.
Bro,
and I'm signing it, Cognac Boy Bobby.
It's busting. But hey, you got anything left, bro?
Hey man, regular season is starting off. Was it Wednesday or Thursday? I think it's Wednesday.
22nd. I think it's Wednesday.
Y'all make sure y'all be there, be square. Let's start this season off the right way, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. It's almost time.
For sure. We appreciate y'all over here on Shy Boys Podcast. Before y'all get up out of here, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell as well, man. That mailbag line is open. We have one in the box. If you want to go ahead and get on before we drop that episode, make sure you go ahead and call in, state your name, leave your take. The number to do so is 773-242-9219. We appreciate y'all over here. Make sure y'all always see red, and y'all already know. We're going to catch y'all on the next one, for sure.
Cognac. Gang.